Hello, dear students and viewers. Welcome to my video lecture. Today's topic is agrobacterial mediated DNA transfer. So, in this topic, we will study that what is agrobacterium and how it transfers the tDNA transfer to host plant. So, first we have go to the features. What is agrobacterium? Agrobacterium is a natural soil plant pathogen bacteria. It is a gram-negative bacteria and it produces tumors as a crown gall or a hairy root disease, and it acts as a natural gene transfer. Okay, so its genus is Agrobacterium. It has three species: Tumefaciens, Rhizogenes, and Radiobacter. So Tumefaciens is a virulent strain, produces a crown gall on stems of a plant, whereas Rhizogenes is also virulent and it produces a hairy root disease, while Radiobacter is a avirulent strain. It can't produce any type of deficiencies or abnormalities, while opines produced by Agrobacterium. What are opines? So opines are the tumors produces unusual chemical compound. And what are the chemical compound? These are the derivatives of amino acids or sugar phosphates. And for what they are used? They used to obtain energy as a carbon or nitrogen source. Examples of opines are octapine, nopalin, and agropine. So how agrobacterium transfer the DNA? In bacteria, we know there are two chromosomal units. One is a chromosomal genome of bacteria, while other is an extra chromosomal particle or circular DNA, double stranded circular DNA molecule called as plasmid. That is a free type of element that move to the genome and it replicates its copies number. So basically the plasmid which is present in agrobacteria is able to transfer the tDNA from the bacteria to the host. And what is tDNA? It is section of DNA from plasmid that is called as transferred DNA, and which is capable to transfer from plasmid genome to the host genome. So there are two types of plasmids in agrobacteria. One is the Ti plasmid and another is the Ri plasmid. So what is Ti plasmid? Ti plasmid is tumor inducing plasmid. Tumor inducing plasmid is basically come from species Tumefaciens which produce crown gall, while Ri plasmid is a plasmid comes from Rhizogenes species and it produces a hairy root disease. Is it clear? So first we go through the structural biology of Ti plasmid. So see it here. This is the region from the left border to the right border, and this a cord-like structure is called as tDNA region. It comprises of auxin, cytokinin, and opine synthase gene, and it is the right border. So the auxin and the cytokinin genes which present in the tDNA region are called as oncogenes. Basically, they are the tumor producing genes, because auxin and cytokinin are the main phytohormones which is used for the cell division and hormonal production. So and opine synthase gene produces the opines like octapine, nopalin, and agropine. So apart from these tDNA, what other things are here? Transgenes are there that is useful for the conjugal transfer of plasmid genome to the next cell dividing bacterial genome. So it has an opine catabolism region or gene which produces enzymes that is able to catabolize the opine produced by the OCS gene. Okay. Next, it has a region of ORI site, origin of replication site, which have to replicate the whole plasmid during the cell division process. And this is the main region. See it here, please. Vir region. Vir regions is a operon of virulence region, and it comprises of different type of genes like Vir A, Vir B, Vir G, Vir C, Vir D, Vir E, Vir F, and Vir H. Basically, Vir A and Vir G are the active activated genes under operon, and remaining B, C, D, E, F, G are used in the processing of tDNA transfer. Okay. Other features of TI plasmid, please see it here. Organization of TI plasmid is a circular DNA, and it weights comprises 1.2 into 10 to the power 8 Dalton, and the plasmid comprises of 3 to 8% of the total bacterial chromosome present inside the bacterial cell. Okay. Please see this RI plasmid. It is a root-inducing plasmid, signified as a PRI, and it is an agropine type plasmid, and its molecular weight is 250 kilobase pairs. Okay, it is the same structure as a TI plasmid. Same things. Apart from the auxin and cytokinin gene, there are NOS terminator gene, NPT2 gene, NOS promoter gene, NOS terminator gene, MCS site, multiple cloning site gene, alcohol dehydrogenase gene, and it has a strong promoter, that is 35S promoter, comes from the cauliflower mosaic virus promoter, and it has a right border as well as left border. Apart from the tDNA region, NPT3 antibiotic resistant gene is there, downward this side, TRA genes for conjugal transfer, downward that one, opine catabolism gene, and the finally ORI gene on the besides of the opine catabolism. And this is the region, or this is the direction of the origin of replication of the plasmid, and this is the virus comprises same as the TI plasmid, and it comprises the structure of a RI plasmid. So see it here, please. This NOS terminator gene to the NOS terminator gene, this is the region of tumor or root inducing, and it is called as the oncogenes. Okay, this left border to the right border is the total segment is called as tDNA genes, tDNA transfer. Okay. So opine synthesis, other features, opine synthesis is a unique character of the tumor cells. It means to say tumor cells are able to produce opine synthesis genes, opine produces, and opines are the source of what? Carbon and nitrogen sources. Other feature, opines are the characteristics of agrobacteria. It means to say no other bacteria has a characters to produce opines. Okay. Next, oncogenic regions are the crown, gall or hairy root on TI or RI plasmid, as I told you earlier. So a question arises, what are disarmed plasmids? In our books we are studying the disarmed plasmid. So a wild type plasmid, either DI or RI, when we are removing their tumor genes. What are the tumor genes? Auxin and cytokinin, as well as opine synthase gene. Okay, in this case hairy root genes are removed, then the tDNA regions are blank, and it has not the tumor or root inducing genes. So such type of plasmid who are not having oncogenic genes are called as disarmed plasmid. Okay. It has other features, multiple cloning site. Multiple cloning site facilitates the intake of desired DNA segments by the cutting of DNA cleaving enzymes. Example, EcoR1, BAMH1, blunt cutter, rare cutter, or staggered cutting. Okay. The TL or TR has a 25 base pair conserved sequence. It means to say the left border or the right border has a 25 base pair conserved sequences who protects the DNA. So come here. What are the conserved sequences? It means to say those type of sequences whose nucleotide sequence are conserved throughout the bacterial species, and it is the basic characteristics of agrobacteria. So those are called as conserved sequences. It may not vary from one species to the another species. It means to say that conserved sequences might be definitely seen in tufaceans, rhizogenes, as well as radiobacter. That's why I call it conserved sequences. So okay. Next, Vir regions. Vir regions. What are the facility working of Vir regions? So Vir regions facilitates the excision of tDNA processing and transfer. So Vir regions mainly cleave the tDNA and process that cleaved tDNA and transfer that tDNA to the host cells. Okay, so Apart from the features, we know that what are the advantages of agrobacteria over direct gene transfer methods. So see here first. The benefits are minimal equipment requirement. Okay, it is also very less expensive. Next, it can be easily set up. Okay, low transgene copy are maintained through agrobacterium methods. It means to say we are able to maintain the copy number, while in the direct gene transfer method through biologistic method we are not able to maintain the copy number of transgene in a host cell. So that might create a problem. Okay, due to its natural mechanism, minimal DNA rearrangements are there. No DNA are getting mismanaged. And with undesired mutations, there are no undesired mutations are also there in it. It has high stability and specific site integration. It goes to the host genome on a very specific site. So, by studying different features of agrobacteria, it can be very clear-cut demarcated that it is a natural mode of gene transfer. So that's why, for these reasons, it is called as a natural genetic engineer. Agrobacteria can be called as a natural genetic engineer, and such type of questions are being asked on CSIR examination. So today's lecture, I thought that you get acquainted with the agrobacterium mediated transformation. In the next lecture, I will cover the mechanism of tDNA transfer. So, thank you.